So guys, if you're moving to South Florida, especially the Miami Fort Lauderdale area, then this video is for you. So I'm going to talk about the north side of South Florida counties, which is Palm Beach County, Martin County, St. Lucie County. We're going to talk about this areas like, what are the pros and cons of living there and what are the best cities there. So some of the overview I will give you in this video. So if you have decided to move here and you are kind of unsure what are the best places to live, then this video will give you definitely great idea. This is Komal Acharya. I'm a local Florida realtor and we help a lot of relocation clients. So because of the prices went up, a lot of people are not considering living more further south, like Broward County or Miami-Dade County, unless they have to because of the work. But a lot of them are considering living in Palm Beach County or Martin County or St. Lucie County. That's further north if you check on the map. So all those counties has a lot of potential too. So that's what I'm going to talk about and what are the pros and cons of living there. So let's first start with, what are the advantages of living in the area. The prices there are not that high comparatively what we find in other areas in South. Also, you find a lot of new construction there. Let's say there is a brand new town, West Park. In Wellington also there are good communities like Arden communities and a lot of new construction even coming up. Like if you go in Port St. Lucie, that's one of the very famous relocation town happened in 2021 because a lot of who moving from further, come from California, New York, some other states, those people love living there because the house prices are so amazing. At the same time, they get the new construction and the town is great because it's very quieter. It's still in a developing mode. It's not that crowded yet and wide roads. It's pretty awesome to live in Port St. Lucie. And there are a lot of new construction still coming up. So as long as, people, they don't have to go for the work, which is further south. And because there is a distance, if you, let's say, working in Boca Raton and, you're choosing to live in Port St. Lucie, then it's impossible to travel because it's so much travel. But if you do not have that much, the work flexibility, if you have it, then that's one of the very famous town you can choose. Another town, getting famous is Riviera Beach. Riviera Beach is close to beach. If you see on a map, there are a lot of condos even there. So a lot of people, like let's say, working in a Jupiter, they like to live in Riviera Beach because economical, there the prices are a little bit of economical. And Jupiter is another favorite. Jupiter is one of the developing town, getting very famous among the snowbirds, retirement communities. There are a lot of, again, new construction, 55 plus community also you would see. A lot of palm trees too. So Jupiter is one of my really nice favorite town personally. I love Jupiter Farms. So Jupiter Farms has a lot of flexibility of having the big farms. If you don't like having the HOVs, then Jupiter Farm has a lot of choices. Same thing in a West Palm Beach area. West Palm Beach has a town called Anchorage and close to Okeechobee there is an area like close to West Park. It does fall into the Palm Beach County and part of it falls into Martin County. That's also a beautiful area where you can find a lot of properties with the big lots. So Loxahatchee, that's another town. A lot of my friends and families and clients lives there. We just bought one property in Anchorage. It's an amazing one. Good price, per square foot price, great price. And we didn't have to even beat up like the property there. Even we bought in a very hot market. So you do have a very much negotiation power there versus some other towns like, in Broward County, Miami-Dade County, even Orange County for the North, Tampa, Orlando, that's another famous. But at the same time, there is a lot of negotiation, the bidding wars were happening, right? Things are slowing down again, but some areas are still same. Like Parkland, if you go, it's still bidding wars are happening. It's less, but it's still happening. The cash offers have reduced, but still you see the multiple offers in one house. So those things are giving the thought process of people moving to further north. And you would find the same same price, amazing house, let's say $1 million budget, you would have a great mansion in Jupiter area, or even Anchorage or Loxahatchee. So I'll show you some of the pictures and some of the details, like what can you buy in $1 million there. Another piece I would like to tell you, in that area, in those areas, there's very less traffic, very less traffic. Plus the beaches are very close. Even anywhere you live there, it's 15-20 minutes you're on the beach. And because of the less traffic, people like to go, even though they live a little bit further west side, but they like to go, almost every day. So comparatively, it's pretty nice. You would enjoy the drive there. A lot of palm trees, wide roads, and the highways are not busy. So even though my client, like one of my family friend and the client, they live in Palm City, I go from here to there. It's like 1 hour, 1.5 hours, but it goes like this because you are going straight on highway and it's not that busy when you pass like a Boca Raton. Especially on a Palm Beach County, everything is a little bit slow down. So if you like one of those towns where you don't like to have a rush feel, then definitely those counties have a great choices to choose from. Who are moving there in that area? Another audience I see is more like people who love horses. So if you love horses, if you like to have a ranch style houses, you get a lot of choices. You don't even have to go further north. You can find a lot of them in a Loxahatchee area itself. Close to West Palm Beach also, there are a lot of towns where, or a lot of areas you can find zip codes where you will have a ranch style houses. And if you like to have, let's say, more agriculture, it's more farming or those kind of things, that's also possible. Like we have one friend, like they have like a large farm. They got like 2 farms and they have like a mango farming, the lychee farming, so a lot of things you can, even banana they had at some point. So a lot of things, a lot of farmings you can do there. So that is a great plus point of Florida weather, and land is so favorable. If you love having some retirement life with the, having those farmhouse experience, then that area has a very good possibilities of getting houses. In West Palm Beach itself also, let's say you don't want to go further too much north. In West Palm Beach itself has, the small, like smaller than the farm, style, but still you can do a lot of organic, farming for yourself. If you don't want to do like commercial, because those farms are for commercial usage, a lot of people do the organic farms. Even though I live in Coral Springs, we do have almost acre lot. We do a lot of organic farming for ourselves, like vegetables and a lot of stuff. My father-in-law does it. He's a farmer, he was a farmer in India, so he enjoys doing this. The weather is so favorable that, whatever you put your efforts, you will get it. And mangoes in Florida, oh my God, I love it. The main reason is I enjoy having this fresh fruits in Florida, and it just gives a little feel of India because weather is so great. So anything you work on for the farming side, it has a positive results. A lot of people, I told you that most who has a farm, like horses, so a lot of snowbirds lives there because they love horses and they go to even a polo competitions. There's a big polo club there in Lake Worth area. So it's really amazing areas to explore if you love all those outdoor activities. Now, one important piece I want to highlight here, it's not something for comparatively for, the housing side to comparison, but the lifestyle wise, if you want to consider this, the beach there in that area is much cleaner compared to if you further go south. And those are like more has a surf. And if you like surfing, I've seen like a lot of people using more Jupiter side or the Stewart area side beaches. It's really fantastic. There are a lot of the rocks you will find less shells and more rocks. That's what we say. But it's a very picture perfect locations. A lot of them you will see there. So I personally really love it. Whenever I'm relocating, I would buy something the big lot and enjoy my for the time. But of course the schools and all are very far there, so if you are moving with the kids, then you do have to choose a town accordingly. Let's say Port St. Lucie is a still good choice. Jupiter is a great choice for the schools, but you cannot be very secluded where the schools are not close by. Westlake is one of the very brand new town, very brand new schools. So if you like to have a newer town, then that is really great town to explore. So let me know if you guys want to know more information information, if you want to talk to me about this. So we serve this area very regularly. So if you want to talk to me, contact informations are here. And if you are Floridian and you live in those areas, comment here to have your opinion, what do you get a feel about? And if you have lived further south, how the comparison you see living in the north side and the further south side. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video.